Okay, so thank you, Kinita, for coming on board and doing this for us. Kinita is a very, very well-renowned nutritionist and dietitian. She's just so good at her job. She can look at your face and tell you what you're eating these days, So thank you, Kinita, for doing this for us. And we have some really important questions for you today. You are our health expert, and you are someone that a lot of people look up to in terms of nutrition. So we have some really important questions we want to ask you today. Thank you.
Fine, let's do it. I'm excited.
Very first question, Kinita, for you is, what do you think of a COVID-19, like during the COVID-19, that's happening around us right now? What do you think a very nutrition, of a diet full of nutrition should be like, for everybody?
So, I have realized while I've been working also that COVID has been extremely challenging circumstance, and something that I think nobody was prepared for or has learned historically anything to figure with their food. All we knew was we should have immunity boosters, we should have a vitamin C, going back to, basics of having haldi and multivitamins in our diet. But the fundamental I realized when I started working through these COVID diets with my clients is it was not just about immunity. In these challenging times when in the beginning, when I was even talking to you, I had some of the clients I was speaking to, there was an actual unavailability of ingredients. Like you were not finding everything, right? So just making sure that you were on a holistic plan and you were not withdrawing nutrients. A lot of times people just felt that we would just eat things off the shelf and figure out that we are eating right or not. But the idea was not to just eat right, but it was to eat well. So you are eating at regular times, not going on to ridiculous diets, because this is not the phase. This is not the phase to do ridiculous diets. It's to make sure every nutrient is there in certain quantity through the day. And if I just had to say things like, forget the immunity food that we know vitamin C, we know things are happening, but say nuts, which is high in magnesium, say dal, pulse, sprout, which is good in fiber and vegan protein. Because non-veg is also very difficult to get. Some people are apprehensive about consuming it, whereas you can actually eat it, but there was an unavailability of these nutrients. Making sure there are fruits in the diet, consuming yogurt wherever you can, the probiotic is in the system. So my basic COVID diet would be, make sure there is grains once a day in your diet. Make sure you're having lots of nuts in the diet because that's omega-3, that's energy. So that's what I would tell. And veggie.
And tell me, is there anything like having too much food, like having too much immunity food, like can you overdo it, or is there nothing like that?
So sometimes we feel let's just overdo. Okay, so we start the day with haldi, and then we take ghee, and then we take flaxseed powder, and then somebody told you to take jeera pani, and then someone said just have a little bit of honey with manuka honey today, and end the day with vitamin C, and infuse the water, and then you're doing these 20 things in the day.
How are you supposed to keep up with so many things, right?
So suddenly overnight, just by having all this, your immunity is not going to go like rocket high, and you're not going to be resistant to COVID. That's not what's going to happen.
It's not how it works.
Yeah, it's a process. You have to build it over time.